Hey guys, what's going on? This is Brad with Techbuds-Solutions and Trading OTCs. I'm coming to you tonight, kind of a take two, if you will, when it comes to reading Form 4s. I realized that, the sound quality and whatever on my live video feed wasn't the best. And so I wanted to give you a more clear and concise video on Form 4s, the importance of them, and how to read them. Got a couple questions afterwards that they're kind of hard to read, that sort of thing. So I will go over all of that with you tonight, and we will get this hammered out. As I just didn't leave the best taste in my mouth after we had our live video when it came to that sort of thing. I was kind of in a rush, and I shouldn't have done that, and I do apologize for it. You guys don't deserve that, and but I just kind of wanted to get something out there while I had it on my mind. And obviously the live YouTube live is something that I need to work on a little bit, but live TV or live anything is a little bit more, I don't know, it just makes me a little more anxious. So I like doing this, and I think that you get more out of it when I do it this way anyway. So let's just dive in here and take a look at Form 4s and how to read them. Alright guys, so whenever I'm trying to find out any kind of filing or quarterly report, or really any good due diligence information on an OTC stock, I go into otcmarkets.com. So if you go to otcmarkets.com, you basically can type in any ticker symbol you want to look up a particular stock. That you will be able to see quarterly reports, Form 4s like we're talking about today, and so on and so forth. It's just all kinds of information that you can find out about a particular stock that's made public. You'll most likely be able to find it on otcmarkets.com. So in the particular, the ticker that we've been talking about recently is ticker symbol IMTL. So if you go into the search bar here, you can type in IMTL, comes up right there, click on it. And this one has been having 9 Form 4s in pretty recent months that have been released. So this is why I thought this would be a good example to show you what I mean by using Form 4s to make a decision on whether or not to purchase into a stock. So if we go in here in Filings and Disclosure, on this tab here, you can scroll down and you'll be able to see all the Form 4s that were released. So if you see here Form Type, and you'll see Form 4, that's where we get that. And you go in and you can just click a PDF file. It should be able to come up pretty easy here, and it does. And so this is a Form 4 that was submitted by Lawrence Adams, who just happens to be the CEO of this company. And so what we're looking for in a Form 4 and what the purpose of it is that Form 4 gets released whenever a CEO or executive officer of a company buys its own shares of its own stock, of its own company. And so that's what this guy here, Lawrence Adams, has been doing within his company. And I can show you here, this gives all the information of the company, the address, blah blah blah. But the important part here is this common stock purchases that were made for the entire month of September here. And you can see he's purchased, 10,000 here, 5,000 shares there, 10,000 there. And basically it shows you how many shares he's holding after each purchase he makes right over here. So see this 1.8 million. And then at the end of the month, after he's made all these other purchases, at the end of the day, after this Form 4 was released, he's purchased, almost 2.1 million shares. This 2,065,049 shares. Okay, and if you add that up, average that around, the 22, the 022 price point, you're looking somewhere around the ballpark of around $50,000. So he's released about 9 Form 4s in recent months, totaling $50,000. That's a pretty good, chunk of change to just be buying, using your own money to buy a stock of your own company. So why is this important to us? Why do we care? We care because, think about it. This is kind of common sense, right? If you're going to buy stock of your own company and you have reason to believe that it's going to go up, then the rest of us should also have reason to believe that it's going to go up. You know, an executive officer of a company is not going to be buying shares of his own stock if the price is going to go down. You know, why would he just throw $50,000 down the drain if he doesn't think something's coming? So that's kind of like one of those things that just kind of tips you off to say, hey, you know, this might be something that I might want to consider getting into. You know, this company in itself has had several you know, partnerships in recent months and hasn't gone anywhere, and the CEO has been continually buying shares of his company even after these partnerships and so on and so forth have gone through. So you can see here, September 20th, there was a partner, Tetra Images partners with IMTL to monitor a growing collection of images, and he, let's see, when did he last buy shares of this? It was on September 20th. So I'm willing to believe that there's probably more coming down the pipe here. You know, there's all kinds of announcements here, and this guy just keeps buying shares of his own stock, like a ton of them. So this has got to be something else going on with this. This is something that I feel that, you know, perhaps you know, there's something else coming, and this is just an example that, you know, you can use, you know, Form 4s to do some due diligence and making a decision as to whether or not you should buy into a stock. I'm not telling you should buy into it. I'm just saying that this is something that I do when I'm looking for a particular stock and doing my own due diligence. Alright guys, well that's all I got for you tonight. I sure hope you got something out of this video today and that you have a better understanding when it comes to learning about Form 4s. You know, if you have any questions about them, obviously, you know, you can certainly leave me a comment in the comment below this video, and I read every single one of them, you know, and I try to answer them to the best of my ability. If you guys have any suggestions for videos you'd like to see, I'm certainly all ears when it comes to that as well. And that is all I got for you guys tonight. If you learned something, please like and subscribe to this video. That's all I got for you guys today. B Smith is out.